Good evening, everyone. I hope you can hear me okay. Hope you can see the layout okay. So far, I see, wow, 45 people. Whoop. There we go. Seems to be working okay. Yeah, there was an echo for a second because I had the audio on the laptop as well. Hopefully that's gone. Okay. Let's see here. I think this is a good spot to see most of the layout, or at least a good chunk of the layout. Uh-oh. Can y'all hear that noise? Alright, give me 1 sec, guys. Okay, hopefully that's quieter. That was the shower upstairs, by the way. As long as it's better, that's good. Anytime the bath water goes, it's really loud down here. When I play video games over here, my buddies always complain about it because it's really loud. So it's been, let's see, it's about 7:05. Let me catch up on a few of the comments here. This is really cool. 84 people watching so far. Thanks everyone for joining. This is the second live stream I've done ever, and it's the first one in this basement, so that's exciting. And now that after the first one I did, I kind of got a lot of the kinks worked out, so I'm a little more comfortable doing the live streams now. So hopefully I can do more of them. So let me go through here. I know everyone's asking what I'm giving away. I said it in my one video that I posted yesterday, but these items right in front of you. A copy of Classic Toy Trains magazine, the issue that features my old layout, and I'll sign it for you. I'll write whatever the winner wants in it. And then the Citgo tank car. It's an MTH Premier tank car. It was one of the items given to me by RJ, who I did a video on about a month or so ago. I asked him if he'd be okay with me giving that away to one of my viewers, and he said that was a good idea, which he was kind enough to give it to me, and as a way to say thank you to you. I just thought it'd be someone else would really enjoy winning that. So let's see here. Wow, look at all these people. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm just catching up on the comments, guys. Yeah, Dwayne. I love you too, buddy. Hello from California. Thanks for joining. Remy says hi. Hi, Remy. Ants Trains. Hi, Jason. How you doing? Congrats on 7,000 subs. Thank you very much. Hello from Tacoma, Washington. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Congrats, Jason. That is one comfy chair. It is a comfy chair. It's actually one of my back patio chairs. But I found that it's really nice to sit on down here, and it's like the perfect height that I can kind of kick back and put my feet up on the layout. So it's worked out pretty well. But on a nice warm summer night, it's better outside. I have a little fire pit table that I like to use. So thanks, RBP Trains. Trainman, hey Daniel, how you doing? North Country Trains, Game Completer, Slycat, DNH 2906, Golden Leaf Railroad, Stash's Rolling Coal. Hello, hello. Audio is a little distant from the chair. Yeah, there's, I know that noise is kind of loud. When I get running some trains here, maybe it'll be a little quieter, or you won't hear as much. I'll move a little bit closer to the camera. That's one thing I need to add is a external mic. I've had a bunch of my buddies say, like, yeah, you know what's going to make your channel a lot better is if you get an external mic. And I agree. I just need to actually do it. In the meantime, I'll try to speak up louder. Hello, Jonah. Cactus at Southern Yankee Railroad. Congrats on 7K. Sounds like a water pump. It's the shower upstairs. Yeah, you need a microphone. Yep. 107 people watching. That's awesome. I didn't leave the sink running upstairs, Nick, but thanks for joining. What's the giveaway? I just said that. It's the magazine and the car. I think what I'm going to do is, at like the 7:30 mark, I'll do the first giveaway. I'll do the magazine first. And I explained in the video yesterday of how I'm going to do it. If you have done one of PGH Train Fanatics giveaways, you'll know exactly how I'm going to do it. But you need to be on the live stream and you need to be able to type in the chat. Can't wait for that new layout. Tell me either. It's at least started. All those NS engines. Yep. Well, I have enough that every engine on my layout could be NS, but I try to mix it up a little bit. I'll go through what I'm running on the layout, and we'll get some trains moving in a minute. Someone running the garden hose. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, a lot of are watching the Train World live stream. Yeah, I know that there's the virtual York going on right now too. But I appreciate everyone coming over here to watch the stream. I already had posted the video when I found out that the live York event was going on, but I figured, like, if you want, you can bounce back and forth. You could have one open. You could have both of them open if you want. Yeah, Castan, or I'm sorry if I butchered your name, Castan or Castan, said, it's funny how we're celebrating 7,000 when we're more than halfway to 8,000. That's true. I'm at 7,600 subscribers. The water just shut off, so hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit better. I'm sorry, I'm still catching up. Y'all are being too kind, saying hello. 108 watching. Dwayne, glad to be here. Dwayne, I swear, I'll get on and play video games as soon as this is over. Let's see here. Hi all. Hey everyone. Can you show your wiring setup under the table? When I go around the layout, I'll show the setup, but I plan to do a full video on how my wiring is done, because I got a lot of people asking. And fortunately, the wiring is done much better this time around, that I'm not embarrassed to show you my wiring. I think I did it much better, very clean, very easy to understand. Let's see here. Mark said I could use some extra lumber for my layout. I've already sold a kidney for a handful of 2x4s. Well, I'll tell you what, Mark, I've got about, I don't know, a few dozen 12-footers over in the corner that I'm not going to use all of them. So if you want to drive to Detroit, Michigan, I'll sell them to you for a good price. Greg Browning said, "Where's your bourbon?" Yeah, I should have poured a drink before I came down here. I think I could have used it. I might still go pour myself a drink. Good to see you, Jason. Good to see you too. Hey everyone. Railfan Oliver said bye. Okay, bye. Where's the couch, Jason? It's not here yet. It's there in my mental mind. That's why I have the tape on the ground. I'm visualizing it. If I visualize it hard enough, it might show up. Okay. Yeah, Craig Ryan, do you know the movie Airplane? Yes, I've seen it many times. John Crowley's here. Hey John, how you doing? Well, there's a lot more people here than I expected. Thanks everyone for joining. John, hey John, how you doing? John Branch, I have some local guy here, good buddy. The sound of your voice is serenading. Dwayne, don't make me ban you from the chat. Jonah, I see your comments. Everyone's going to have the same chance to win the tanker car. What's a live York? Asked John Crowley. I guess Train World's doing like a live event where I think Atlas, MTH, and Lionel are making announcements kind of like they would for the normal York, where they would do like the grandstand meeting. I think they're doing it all virtual, and I think they're doing a bunch of it tonight. The thing is started at 6 p.m. Eastern, so it's still going on. So if people are jumping back and forth, you know, no problem, I understand. I guess Lionel and MTH are done though, so welcome everyone who's joining. Yeah, that's true. I wasn't going to watch York and catch up on the news summaries later. That's true. They're going to post it probably tomorrow or within the next couple days. So Charlie asked, do you have your triplex? No, I don't, and they are very cool. I would like to grab one someday if I can. Kathy, hi Jason. Caston, sorry man. Where are your steel cars? They're everywhere, Greg. There's like 6 of them on the shelf. There's a bunch in boxes down there, and there's still a bunch that I haven't brought up from Ohio. Yeah, John, I'm gonna run the trains here. When would you do a night live running session? Well, I don't have any lights on the layout yet. No accessories are wired up. If I shut all the lights off, you couldn't see anything. So, not doing that anytime soon. What is your least favorite part about building the new layout? I don't know, being patient, having to, work for a living and not get to do this every single day. there wasn't really any part so far that I have hated. You know, some of the touch-up work's tedious after you build things, and then you have to go fine-tune things and redo sections that you could have done better. Like, that can be a pain. That feels like you're going in the wrong direction, but it's all worth it once the trains are going. So let's see here. Looks like you've gotten some more progress done. Not too much since my last layout update. I posted my last update about 2 weeks ago, and I haven't really done anything since, to be honest with you. I was going to try to cut the hole for the turntable, but I didn't clear everything off yet because I knew I'd be doing the live stream and all of the junk over there. I didn't want to throw all my junk over here while I was doing the live stream. The audio is so quiet. Well, I'm trying to talk loud enough for you guys to hear me. I'll try to get an external mic for the next live stream. I only have one kidney left, so please be kind. Your knowledge is second to none. Well, thank you, Robert, but I mean, most of what I've learned is from, you know, talking to other people and learning from other people who have done it before me. But I appreciate that. Any plans to add more B737 fuselage cars? Not in the immediate future. I still have to build my kit, and then, you know, the kit takes time to put together into detail, and then you have to do it correctly, you really need to have the Atlas cars, and those are really expensive and hard to find. They're not too hard to find, they're really expensive. Congrats on 7K and almost 8K. Thank you very much. The layout's really coming along. Van Rail, hey, how you doing, Brian? Let's see. Thanks, Dwayne. You're amazing too. Where do you store all your train boxes? Right now there's a bunch under this layout, and there's a bunch under the old layout, and then there's even more in a pole barn that my parents own. One day they might all come here, we'll see. Wait, you take the ground on outline of a person like a crime scene. Yeah, kind of, Nick, except it's where the couch is going to go. Oh, man, I'm really behind, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to jump ahead a little bit. I'm going to have to fly through here. Your Triple Crown cars are probably my favorite. Yeah, they're one of my favorite, too. I'm really glad I was able to collect so many of them, because they go for so much money on eBay now. Virtually Gork sounds lame. I think it's probably fun, but I appreciate everyone who's tuning in to hear. Landon, hi JD, how you doing? I see you got the second water tanker, looks good. Yes, I did. I was very lucky that I was able to get the second one for the big boy over my shoulder. Wait, if the second one... Sorry, I can't say hello to everyone right now. I gotta jump ahead. Love your videos. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Thanks, Dwayne. See you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks, Shelby. I think you're pretty cute, too. You can borrow my triplex to run. Greg, I'd love to have your triplex running on the layout. Mike Erickson, good to see you. North Country Trains, thanks for stopping in. JR, how you doing, man? Glad you can make it. Did you already do the giveaway? No, I have not. Why would you betray the state of Ohio for Michigan? I agree. Michigan is not my favorite place. The short answer is career. So 10 locomotive last shot. Maybe not tonight. I'm a rail fanner from Michigan. Great job on the videos. Can't wait to see the roundhouse. More power. If you turn off lights, you would see the train headlight. Yeah, that's true, but you wouldn't see much else besides the headlight. Noob OS YT. I don't know what you're trying to tell me. Yeah, least favorite thing, working on the layout, wiring from under the table. I don't mind the wiring that much, John, surprisingly. Like, I kind of enjoy it a little bit. I feel like I'm getting something accomplished. Yeah, cast in, sorry about that again. Are you planning on putting up a backdrop on the wall or painting it? Yeah, I'll put a backdrop up eventually. How many engines do you have? Last time I counted, somewhat recently, I can't remember. I think I was about to be at 50 or 60. I can't remember. It's a pretty nice number. It's not the biggest in the world. There's people with a bajillion more trains than me, but you know, I'm very happy with my collection. I like every train I get. I really, really, really like. You know, I don't just buy things on a whim. I buy things that I really like and I'm going to run a lot. Will you be running trains today? Yes, I will. In fact, let me get one started because I know some of you guys want to see trains run. I'll turn the volume on the engines off because I know it's really loud. Or I'll turn it almost off. There we go. I'll start with running the coal train. I'm going to run it kind of slow because I don't want it to make too much noise. Because I know you guys already are having trouble hearing me, so... And I keep scooting closer to the camera. I started back there, and now I'm like 3 feet from the camera, so... I'm going to do the first giveaway at 7:30, so within the next 10 minutes. Still scrolling down. Sid's Trains, how you doing? WDM Trains, your layout looks good even without scenery. Thanks, man. Again, I'm sorry if I skip over your comment. I'm not intentionally trying to ignore it. I'm just trying to catch up. Jacob, love your trains and videos. Thanks, bud. Yeah, Sid, they're just deaf. I'm sorry. Turn up your volume if you can. Love your video and your calm presentation. I try to be easy to understand. What crossing gates do you recommend? I don't know, Dan. I have MTH crossing gates. They're not the most realistic things in the world, but they work. There's some other custom signal and gate makers out there that I know make really nice ones. Actually, Greg Browning in the chat and Daniel in the chat have some really nice crossing gates. They might be from Z Stuff. I don't know, but maybe they can comment on which ones they use, because I know they're really nice. How long did it take to build your layout? This one's been under construction only since around Christmas time, I guess. The old layout took, at least 5 to 6 years to build. Vanrail, where you been? Love the videos. I agree. Vanrail's great. Yeah. Do you like gladiator movies? Yeah. Never been in a Turkish prison. What's your favorite train? That's almost impossible to pick. I love, there's a few that are at the top of my list every time. I love my Norfolk Southern OCS train. I love my New York Central Hudsons. The big boy that I just got, I love that engine. The Allegheny's a blast to run. There's I would never sell all my trains, but if I had to, there would be at least 5 or 6 I'd have to keep. I just couldn't get rid of it. Move closer to the camera, buddy. Nick, I've been moving closer to the camera the entire night. I don't know how much closer I can get without screaming at you guys. Admit it, you are a Wolverine at heart. Greg, I will never admit that. I almost feel offended that Michigan is not his favorite place. I grew up in Ohio. What do you expect? I went to Ohio State. Big Crab Cake, welcome, man. Remind everyone to smash the like button. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks, guys. Have you hooked up your Legacy command base yet? Yes, I have. The Legacy's been hooked up, and actually I've run some Legacy engines on the layout. I had a few buddies over, and they brought some Legacy engines, so I know that it works correctly. I'm here for more than the giveaway. Thanks, Paul. I mean, the giveaway is fun, but like I said yesterday, I hope you guys stop by just because you enjoy the train layout and want to just chat and have some fun. Oh man, I missed a whole bunch of stuff apparently. Yeah, sorry guys. Oh yeah, I skipped a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I'll put skirting around the layout. Yeah, soldering isn't my strong suit either. Yep, I'm a Buckeye. Long coal drag. Yep, they're all pretty much brand new coal cars. And there's even more that I'm going to be picking up. Yeah, I love those Burlington Northern units too. I'm doing the magazine first, and then I'll do the car. Okay, I think we'll get ready to do the first giveaway here in a second, and then I'll do the first giveaway, which is going to be the magazine, and then I'll do a tour, whatever other Q&A might be happening. I'll run more trains, and then we'll do the tank car giveaway, and a few more Q&A, and then I didn't foresee this going longer than like an hour, hour and a half, so. Yeah, Van Rail, I know you're working on a new setup. I want to see some progress. Yeah. Everyone stop commenting and let them catch up. Yeah, I'm trying. Sid, what are you gonna send me? Send me a message, bud. Why don't you ever do mixed freights instead of unit trains? I have mixed freights. I just haven't brought any of the cars here yet. I love mixed freights. Right, I think I'm about caught up. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yes, Greg. I am very familiar with Caddyshack. Okay. Kelly Cameron, that's a blue, Michigan blue laptop, not Ohio red. It's definitely not Michigan blue. It's also not my laptop. It's my girlfriend's laptop. You get a bowl of soup with that. Yeah. Well, that's a nice hat. But you get a free bowl of soup if you buy this hat. Oh, it looks good on you though. Yep, still have the 611. It's on the shelf. I might run it tonight. We'll see. My favorite modern railroad is Norfolk Southern. At least it was. I've pretty much fallen out of love with Norfolk Southern. At least I now just consider myself modeling them from like probably 1995 to 2015. Everything Norfolk Southern does now just drives me crazy and I can't stand them. I like, Conrail's been growing on me a lot, and I love New York Central. Those are probably my favorites. I also like UP, I like BNSF. I don't like CSX. I don't hate Pennsylvania Railroad, but I don't have much of their stuff. John, favorite South Park character? Probably Randy or Butters. Yeah, okay. I'll get to some more of these questions later. I am going to explain how the raffle will take place. Or the giveaway is going to take place. I explained it in my video yesterday, but I'm going to explain it again. I'm going to explain it as clearly as I possibly can so that no one can, scream and whine and say it wasn't fair, that they didn't get a fair shot. I want to give everybody the most fair shot they can. And just remember, I'm giving away a magazine and a tank car. It's not like I'm giving away a $500 locomotive. It's nothing that you can't go out and buy for a cheap price. You can get the magazine for $10. You could probably get this on eBay for $50 or less. So if you don't win, I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. I'm just going to do this as fair as I can. No, I don't own any CSX. Alright, I'm going to ask that you hold off on the questions and comments right now until we get the first item raffled off. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go grab a piece of paper. I'm going to write a number on that piece of paper. I'm going to fold it up. I'm not going to let anybody on camera see it. I'm going to fold up that piece of paper. I'm going to set it to the side. Whatever I write, I'm going to write a number 1 through 100. Again, you're not going to know what it is. I'm going to write a number 1 through 100 on a piece of paper. Fold it up, set it on the table. I'm not going to touch it. When I say go, everyone in the comment section can type in one number, 1 through 100. If I see you writing multiple numbers, I'm going to ignore everything you say except for the first number. You don't get multiple attempts at this, okay? A number 1 through 100. Whoever picks the right number first, that's on the folded piece of paper, is the winner. So the reason I write it on the piece of paper first and fold it up is so that, you know, you can't say like, oh, well, you saw someone you like in the chat say the number, and then I snuck it on the piece of paper and said like, oh, look, my friend so-and-so won. You know, I'm doing this as fair as I possibly can. So let's see here. Let me go grab my pen and piece of paper, and we'll go ahead and do the magazine first. So I'll be right back. Okay. So the first item is the magazine. This is the March issue of Classic Toy Trains magazine. If you watched any of my last few videos, you know why this is special to me. It's because this is my old layout on the cover, and my old layout featured as the feature article, right, starting here, and it's a few pages. So whoever wins this, shoot me your email in the chat, and then I'll reach out to you after the stream. We'll exchange the shipping information. If you want something specifically written on the signature, I can do that, and then I'll ship it to you. So here's what we're going to do. And thank you everyone for, you know, pulling back on the comments for a second. So I have sticky notes here. I'm going to write the number basically behind the screen, and I'm going to fold it up and set it on the table next to me, okay? So it's blank. There's nothing written on it. Whoa, and I dropped it. Ugh. There's nothing written on the sticky notes. There's nothing written on the other ones either. So, alright, here we go. I'm going to write the first number on this piece of paper. I'm going to kind of tilt the computer back so no one can see it. And I'm like looking at the stream on here and making sure it's, you know, no one's going to see it. Okay, so nobody guess. Don't type your number yet. I'm not going to even look. I'm folding it up. I've folded it a few times because I really don't want anybody to be able to see it. Okay, so I wrote the number on this sticky note. I'm going to set it right there. It's right behind the phone, under the phone, so no one can see it. Well, I really hope this works out. Okay, so I get Get ready to send your number. Don't send it yet. I'm not going to look at anything until I say go. Make sure your stream is actually going live. Hopefully you have a good internet connection. You know, I don't want anybody to say like, oh, I guessed that number, but I have a bad internet connection. Like, I'm sorry. Please make sure that you're actually watching live, and you know, hopefully you have a good connection. Alright, so everybody have a number, 1 through 100, ready to send. Again, you can only post one number. If I see you posting multiple numbers, I'm going to pick the first one that you posted. So a number, 1 through 100, whoever guesses the right number, you're the winner. Alright? Everyone ready? Go! I'm going back up. I don't think I saw anybody guess it yet. If you already guessed, don't type another one. Okay, surprisingly, no one has guessed it yet. So if you haven't typed a number yet, you can still take a guess. I'm going back to look just to make sure. That should at least tell you it's fair. If I had tried to cheat with somebody, they would have guessed it, but no one has guessed it right. I'll tell you this, a few people were really close. Okay, stop. Nobody send another number. Stop. Because I have really good news for all of you. No one has picked the right number. Which means we get to do it again. But again, I'm going back just to be safe. I want to make sure I didn't, screw anybody out of winning. Don't write any more numbers. We're going to do this again. Alright, we're going to do it again. Chance number 2. Yeah, I know. How did no one get it? I mean, 1 through 100. There's 164 watching. Just nobody guessed it. I didn't think that would happen, but apparently it happened. So get ready to type another number, okay? And I'll say go again here in just a minute. Again, I just keep going back just to make sure. Yeah, we're not doing it again, guys. I'm not looking at anything. We're not going. So stop. Stop typing numbers. There. I'm even going to say stop. I didn't say go, so stop typing numbers, please. Get ready to post your second guess. I'm ignoring everything that's been posted at this point. So new, fresh set of numbers. It's alright, guys. Just, we're about to do this again, okay? So get ready. Get your number ready to be entered. Alright, everybody ready to try round 2? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Apparently 1 through 100 is too many spots. You can only guess one number. So if you're writing 2 numbers, I'm ignoring it. John, I'm not picking the closest because there's people who have been way too close. We'll do 1 through 50 the next time around. I know no one has guessed the right number yet. Yeah, give a magazine to everyone. Yeah, okay. Okay, everyone stop. Pick a number 50 through 100. 50 through 100. That's where the number is. It's 50 to 100. Everyone get ready to type it. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, everyone stop. Someone guessed it. I'm going back just to make sure. Greg said, did you have a number when you were drum major? Yes, I did. It's not that number. My lucky number when I was drum major was 57. Okay, someone picked it. I'm just going back to make sure that they didn't cheat it. I don't think they did. Again, I have to be sure. Alright, there it is. Just going back one more time to make sure no one guessed it. That no one besides this person guessed it. Okay, and it looks like the first person, a couple people guessed it right, but the first person who guessed it, and I'm revealing what it is right now. Yeah, nice and good. The number is 60, and the winner is Preston Sadler. Preston Sadler was the first one to guess 60. A lot of people guessed 61 in every single round, but I wanted to make sure it was someone who guessed the exact number. Preston Sadler posted one number in this last round. He was the first one to guess 60. A few people guessed 60 after him, but Preston Sadler, you won. So you get a magazine. So if you can, Preston, if you're hopefully still here, shoot me your email in the chat. I can delete it quickly if you don't want people to know your email. When I do the tank car, we'll see how many people are watching when I do the tank car. I just couldn't believe that nobody guessed it. So congratulations, Preston. I'm pretty sure I've seen Preston comment on my videos a lot in the past, so he's been watching for a while, if I'm not mistaken. So congrats, Preston. Band nerds are the best. Yes, they are. I'm as big as they come. Oh, thanks, Nick. Yeah, I hope I didn't screw that up. Yeah, I'm just making sure. The number was 60, by the way. Still got it right here on the paper. Kevin said, I guess 60 the second time. Well, I'm going back. I checked it like a jillion times to make sure it wasn't posted. Alright, Preston, thanks for your email, man. I'm writing it down right now. Okay. Preston08421@icloud.com. Got it. And I know someone was just saying that they'd guessed 60 in the second round, but again, I went through it so many times. I'm not calling you a liar. But Preston was the first one to guess 60 from what I saw. No, I didn't do DCI. I was in the Ohio State marching band. So I'm looking back again. By the way, Low Films, that's my buddy Dwayne. He's just being a jerk by saying it's rigged. Yeah, I'm going back. Yeah, no, I didn't see it earlier, so. Yeah, congrats, Preston. Okay. Yeah, Nick brings up a good point. You know, put your chat on live chat, not top chat. I've got mine on live chat. From the independent auditing firm of Greg, John, and Dan, we confirm Preston was the first to guess number 60. Yeah, Preston, I got your email address. I wrote it down here. I'll reach out to you after the live stream. I'll send you an email. Okay, we'll do the tank car here in a little bit. I'll start up a couple more trains, and we'll walk around the layout and just give you a little walking tour. I'm not looking at the chat right now, so anything you ask, probably I'm not going to see it. I'm going to let the trains run here for a minute. 137 people watching. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for coming. I'm going to stand behind the camera, so hopefully you guys can hear me okay while I look at the chat just a little bit. Yeah, CT or C-Tate62. I'll do that next time. And I mean that was for the magazine. I mean, I'll be honest with you, like, I'm glad I did the magazine first, because, I mean, you can get the magazine for $10 at a store. And, like, if you really, 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 really want a signed copy, like, you can ship it to me if you want. I actually had a guy do it this week. He shipped me his copy of the magazine. I signed it for him, and I sent it back. How long do you think it will take you to get to some form of completion? That's a good question. I don't know. It depends on how quickly I can get the second level bench work up and how quickly I can get the roundhouse set up. Once I have a fully functioning layout and all the bench work is done and the trains are running, I can move pretty quickly to build a mountain and add scenery. We need more steam. I agree, Greg. I'll see if I can get a steam engine going here. Why don't I like NS as of recent? Oh man, so many reasons. Ever since Wick Moorman stepped down. I mean, I'm approaching it from a rail fan perspective. They sold the Norfolk Southern OCS units. They're getting rid of all those SD70 ACUs that they rebuilt from UP, which is idiotic. They just rebuilt those. Why would you get rid of them? You know, they phased out the Dash 8s, which is sad. They're rebuilding all the Dash 9s. They do this precision railroad crap, which just doesn't work. Road railer service is all but discontinued. There's only one route left, and that one's about to be discontinued. Everyone I know who works for NS can't stand the way things are being run. And then I just found out today that they're going to phase out the Operation Lifesaver paint schemes on the Dash 9s. When they get rebuilt, they're going to just paint them in the regular black and white scheme. And then they stopped all hump operations at the Bellevue yard, which again, they spent millions of dollars to double the size of that hump yard, and only a couple years later decided to idle it. I don't understand anyone's decision making over there right now.
More cowbell, Greg. Yeah, next time you may want to consider having a helper. Well, this is only the second live stream I've ever done. The last one I did was like a year ago, and I had like half as many subscribers. So this kind of blew up way more than I could have expected today. So I'm doing my best to keep up. Great films. Thank you very much for that comment. I really appreciate that. NS lets 765 run on their main. Yeah, I could do the 765. Which roundhouse are you going to build? I'm thinking Altoona Model Works, but we'll see. Okay, let me do a little bit of walk around. I think I'm caught up on the comments. I'm going to set the computer down and walk around. And it's almost 8 o'clock, so we'll do the tank car giveaway here soon. Minimum curve for the tank car? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it'll run on just about anything. It's kind of a long car, so it'll have an overhang. So here's our train shelf. I'm thinking maybe I might throw the 611 on the layout. Or I'll take the Burlington Northern units off and I'll put the Allegheny on instead. But let's see here. There's not really much I can show you that you haven't already seen in the last layout update. The last layout update, there was a lot to show. I was pretty excited to post that one. So if you haven't checked that out, I'd recommend you do that. Here's my nice road railer collection. I'm really glad I got them when I did because they sell for crazy money on eBay right now. Here's a look back the other way. Does your girlfriend know how much you spend on trains? I don't hide it, but I don't advertise it. Yeah, I could throw the Hudson on too. Let's see here. Down below, I've got, let's see here, the camera, I have to adjust the stand. Here we go. Down below, I've got the Amtrak Genesis. I have the Santa Fe Super Chief parked over here. But I ran those in my last video, so, and I have my auto rack train parked down there and the oil train parked down there. It's my little intermodal facility. Ants trains, I don't think I'll run the Amtrak units tonight because I did it in my last layout update, so there's already a lot of footage of them running. What do I do for a living? I am in the steel industry. I'm a regional sales manager for a steel company. RJ, you should definitely go with the Lionel auto racks. They are awesome. I'm really glad I got those. They go great with the Atlas articulated auto racks too. Will I do any tutorials when I start scenery? Yeah, I'll do little how-tos. I always plug, everyone always asks how I do things, like how did I learn how to do this stuff? And I always, here, I gotta set the camera down. I always give credit to where I learned everything. And here, I'll try to put the camera back where it was. I've made no secret about where I learn how to build my layouts. Here, let me tilt the camera. My, I guess, train Bible has been the Black Diamond Railway. And I've promoted those DVDs on my channel ever since I started. I bought the first Black Diamond Railway DVD back in like 2008. That's this one right here. It's produced by Rich Batista. And it's how I learned how to do all of my track work, wiring, scenery, and even the way that I have planned this layout and the last layout was based heavily on his layout. Then he did part 2 a couple years later. This one has really come in handy. Part 1 and 2 I think have been the most valuable to me. After that one, he did part 3, which was a lot of fun. He built this whole like city scene and subway. You know, that one was really fun. And finally, he did part 4 a couple years ago, which is on Blu-ray. He does a lot of weathering and detailing of Premiere engines and Lionel engines. They're all available at his website, toytrainsontracks.com. He's got his little logo in the corner there. I mean, they're very inspiring, and I think they show you as clearly as anyone can how to build a layout. All right, let me get at least one steamer going so you guys are happy. I think I'll fire up the Allegheny, and then we'll do the second giveaway here in just a few minutes. I wanted to do it right at 8 o'clock, but of course there's more people than I was expecting. A lot of comments. Here, what I'll do is I will swing the camera this way so you can see me bring the Allegheny out. I don't have my switches wired on the top table yet, so I have to throw them all manually. So we'll get this guy running, and then I'll hop back on the computer and we'll do the tank car giveaway. 170 people, 171 people. All right, second giveaway is coming up here shortly, guys. All right, let me see. I know I probably just missed a bajillion comments. I won't be able to read all of them. Dave Schroyer, no, I didn't get the text you sent me today. I'm wondering if you still have my old number. I'll look you up, Dave, and I'll shoot you a text. I changed jobs a few months ago and got a new cell number. So if you don't have that one, then I'll have to get you my new one. No experience with the Pennsylvania Railroad signal bridges. They look cool though. They seem to be fine. Yeah, around the room layout, I considered it, but I really had this design stuck in my head, and I figured it was the best way to run the most trains and be really creative with big mountains and scenery. You're in the steel industry too. Yeah, steel industry can be kind of tumultuous at times, but can make a good career out of it. Yeah, I mean, it is hard to find time to work on a layout, and you know, people will say, "Oh, it's been a while since your last layout update," and I'm like, "Yeah, I have a full-time job for a living though, and if I spent too much time making videos, I wouldn't actually have time to work on the layout." So if you don't see me post a video for a while, that might be a good thing. It might be because I'm actually working on getting stuff done and working my real job. Yeah, there'll be elevation. There'll be a third level that goes up above the table. Getting into trains in the first place, my dad had a small train layout that I loved playing with as a little kid, and I grew up close to real trains, and I was obsessed with them as a kid, and the bug just never left me. The TM books and videos certainly had a lot to do with it. They inspired me as a kid to see guys building these huge train layouts. I always thought, wow, it'd be so cool to have something like that one day. No, I'm not familiar with ATI. Yeah, I'm still catching up, guys. We'll do the giveaway here shortly. Do you prefer Atlas track over any other? Yeah, I mean, I love Atlas. That's why I use it. I don't think other track systems are bad. I just like Atlas the most. I do have the coal cars for the C&O steamer. Here, they're actually, let me turn the camera. They're actually all parked down there. I'd like to get more someday, but you know, I'm not going to spend the next 10 minutes taking all these coal cars off so I can put the other ones on. It'll just waste too much time. Did you ever dot the I? Technically, yeah. I was the drum major, so every week I would lead the script Ohio and take the sousaphone to the top of the I. Yeah, I have BNSF, GEVOs, and ACEs. Yeah, sorry, there's so many comments. I'm trying to catch up. Do you have any Vision Line cars? No, I don't. Randy Jacobs. Yeah, I worked for ArcelorMittal for quite a while. I'm with a company called SSAB now. Jason, you're inspiration for me maybe in 10 years when I have enough seniority at the airlines to buy a house. I appreciate everyone who says that my videos and layout inspire them. It seems like yesterday I was a little kid looking at everyone else's layouts in VHS and DVDs and in magazines, dreaming of having a cool layout someday. So it's quite an honor to flip the script, and now I'm able to inspire people. That's really cool. That's what this is all about at this point for me, is just inspiring others to want to do this. Because I remember, wanting to do something like this so badly. Okay, let's get ready for the next giveaway. We have 172 people watching. Tell us how you really feel, Jason. About what? What did I miss? Did I say something? I don't know what. There's people commenting numbers. I don't know if they're not on the live stream or if they think we're doing this again, but we're not going just yet. Great films. Have you thought about adding the Blue Comet? No, not really. There's nothing wrong with it. It just is not high on my list of trains I desire. Okay. I'm gonna stop at least one train. Someone asked, let's see. Hey, have you ever considered Amtrak? No, I just showed. I have 2 Amtrak P42s and some Streamliners, or some Amtrak coaches parked on the lower level. I run them a bunch in my last video. Yeah, I mean, I like Amtrak a lot. There we go. I stopped the intermodal. That kind of quieted things down. Do you like Maine Central? Not particularly. Nothing wrong with it, though. What is next engine to purchase? Good question. I don't think I have anything ordered right now. I have no idea. Knowing my buying habits, probably something Norfolk Southern or New York Central. Or maybe Conrail. What trains are running very smoothly? Well, they all run pretty smooth. Opinion on 611 returning to Strasbourg. I think that's awesome. Any issues with... Let's see here. Hold on. Any issues with Atlas turnouts? No, I have not. On my old layout, I had a couple rails break on me, but that was after 10 years of use with probably 1,000 passes of trains banging through them. Curve on the upper level, minimum will be 072. Oh, Shelby. Thank you. Shelby is my girlfriend, in case y'all didn't figure that out. What? Jeez, it's hard. Comments come in and I... Yeah, I'm using 3/4 inch plywood. What's the best train spot you've visited in RL? Real life? Well, Berea, Ohio is probably one of the best ones, but my favorite place to go is Vermilion, Ohio. I'm a new subscriber now. Awesome. Well, I'm giving the tank car away. I don't... it's going to be another raffle like I did about an hour ago. Yeah, all the tanker cars are sold. They sold within like 10 minutes of that layout update video being posted. I had multiple people reach out to buy them. I had one guy buy all of them immediately. But they're available on eBay. You can get them for the same price that I was selling them. So if you really want tank cars, they're on eBay. Nope, no issues with track power. Atlas track is great. Dave Schroyer. Yeah, they're all of those boxes with my name on them. They're all Cole cars. No, I'm a Cleveland Indians fan. I like all Cleveland sports. Ohio State. I used to be really into NASCAR, but all my favorite drivers have retired. I was a big Jimmy Johnson fan. Let's see. What do you use to lube your trains? I have a model train oil actually made for them. Yeah, maybe everyone's saying hi, Shelby. Shelby's my girlfriend. She might make a nice appearance in the next video. Her dog was in the last video. Do you still make trips out to northern Indiana with the new company? Not as many. Congrats on 7,000. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone, for congratulating on 7,000. I mean, that's the whole point of this in the first place. I know people want to win a train car, and that's great and all, but, you know, this is really just to say thanks to you guys for subscribing and watching. It's crazy. I went from 4,000 subscribers less than a year ago, and now I'm almost at 8,000, so I just about doubled it in a year's time, which is incredible. Like, I can't thank you guys enough. I'm glad you enjoy the video so much. Your feedback keeps me motivated to keep going. Yeah, thanks for all the likes, everyone. One dislike. I'm assuming that's someone who maybe didn't win the magazine. Yeah, there's always a few dislikes. You just get used to it. Yeah, Nick, you're a Browns fan but work in the steel industry. Oh, well, Nick, I'd ask you, where the hell did all the steel companies in Pittsburgh go, huh? Not too many there anymore. All right, RJ, take care. RJ, I'm about to raffle this thing off. All right, let's do this thing. All right. I'm gonna stop the Norfolk Southern engine up too. I'm gonna slow this down to a crawl so it's easy for you guys to hear me. Because I know that's the biggest complaint right now. I'll try to get an external mic for the next live stream. I hope you're enjoying this though. Watching from the Philippines. That's pretty cool. Welcome. You can't hear me. Someone can't hear me. Uh-oh. Oh, you know what it is? Okay. I'm standing behind the camera now. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, so you guys can hear me okay? All right. Just for the hell of it. Okay. Well, now there's nothing running, so you all should be able to hear me okay. Can everybody hear me okay? All right, well, I've got all these people saying they can hear me okay. So, yeah, everyone says they can hear me. So, here we go. This is the second and final giveaway. It's this MTH Premier Citgo tank car, which again, my friend RJ, who donated a bunch of those trains a few months ago, this was one of the items he gave me. And I asked him if it was okay that this would be one of the items that I give away, and he said he was fine with it. Thought it would be great to give it to one of my viewers. So, Slycat says, distant. Man, I'm like 2.5 feet away from the camera, so in case you are tuning in, the way I'm doing this, I'm writing down on a sticky note a number, 1 through 100, and then folding it up, not letting you guys see it. I fold up the piece of paper, I set it over here, and then here's what I'm going to do. When I say go in the chat, you can type one number, 1 through 100. Whoever guesses that number first wins the tank car. And whenever I do just figure out who guessed it, send me your email in the chat, and I'll contact you after the live stream. Again, one number. You can pick one number, 1 through 100. The last go around, we had to do it. We had to do it twice, I think. And a few people did guess the same correct number. So the first person who posted it ended up winning, and that was the magazine. So now we're doing the freight car. And again, I'm trying to do this as fair as possible. I haven't done this before, and just keep in mind, like, it's fun to win something, but you know, it's just a train car. You could get this for probably not too much money at a train show or on eBay. So if you don't win, you know, I hope you can, you know, not be too upset about it. You know, this is being done for fun as a way to say thank you. Oh yeah, I did do it 3 times, didn't I? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be saying go in the chat. That way there's no like audio delay or anything. And make sure you have your chat set to live chat. You know, that's something that Nick pointed out. At the top of the chat, you have an option. It'll either say top chat or live chat. Make sure live chat is selected. Okay. So get your number ready. I'm gonna write the number on this piece of paper right now. I have to think about what number it's gonna be though. It's blank. I haven't written anything on it yet. Okay, what number am I gonna write? I gotta tilt the screen back so no one can see what I'm writing. Yeah, here we go. Okay, wrote the number down. I'm folding up the paper. here it is. Setting it right there, and here's my phone, setting it on top of the paper so I don't touch it. So get your number ready, and again, it's when I say go in the chat, okay? Not when I say go on camera. When I say go in the chat, that's when you post your number 1 through 100. Hopefully someone gets it on the first go around. Have it set to live chat. Again, it's when I say go in the chat. So I'm going to do this within the next 10 to 20 seconds. So keep your eye on the chat. Okay. Going back and looking. Okay, stop. I'm going back to from when I said go, because I think we have a winner. I need to make sure that they didn't pick more than once, though. I'm checking for that. I'm checking for their name first, and then I'm going to go back to make sure that I didn't miss the number being said already. Okay, there's the number. Again, I'm going back to, oh, man. Why didn't you follow the rules, man? All right. Sorry, guys. I don't want to say too much. I'm going to have to do it over again, guys. Because I'm not going to call this person out. The good thing is nobody else guessed the number. That's the good news. The bad news is the person that I thought won did 2 numbers. And I had said you can only post 1 number. And whatever your first number, if you post multiple numbers, I'm going to ignore everything. I'm just going to focus on the first number that you posted. Otherwise, it's cheating. So I'm not even going to show the number I wrote down because I don't want to call this person out. But, yeah, we're going to have to do this again, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to write a different number down, okay? I mean, if you didn't hear the rule correctly, I'm sorry, but I stated the rule pretty clearly the first giveaway, and I thought I stated them pretty clearly that second time. You can only pick 1 number. You can't just keep typing number after number after number until you get it. I don't think people cheated. I think they just didn't hear the rules. And again, I'm not going to throw the person under the bus. So that's why we're doing this again. New number has been picked. Just put it under there. All right, when I say go in the chat, we're going to do this a second time. So get your number ready. Don't post it until I say go in the chat. So I'm going to do it within the next 10 seconds, okay? So keep your eyes on the chat. And I'm taking a look. The numbers came flying in. It's amazing how everyone picks a number, like the 3 numbers leading up to this and the 3 numbers after it, and no one picks the right one. Oh my gosh. I said I should probably just do 1 through 50, but there's 178 people watching, so I figured if, like, someone had to guess it, right? Nope. Might have to do this for lucky number 3rd time. 3 times again. Sorry, guys. Well, maybe not sorry. Maybe this is a good thing. Yeah, you guys are good at magically missing numbers. But hey, this is the first time I've done a giveaway, so like, of course it's not going to go perfectly, right? I'm just double checking again. I want to make sure I didn't miss it, and somebody, you know, gets mad at me and mails me anthrax or something. No, nobody guessed it. Okay, well, same rules as when we had to do round 3 the last time. Pick a number 50 through 100, okay? When I say go, don't do it now. Don't do it now. Wait till I say go in the chat, okay? Yeah, how did no one get it? I don't know, but they didn't, so yeah, makes it fun anyway. All right, so get ready. Get your next number typed in, 50 through 100, okay? 50 through 100. And when I say go in the chat, we're going to try again. Not until I say go in the chat. We're not going yet. So anybody who's typing a number right now, doesn't even matter. I'm going to type go in the chat in the next 10 seconds. When you see me say go, that's going to initiate when we start. All right, I think we have a winner. Now again, it looks like a couple people guessed the right number, so I'm going off of the person who posted it first. Yeah, finally. No, I don't think we're going to need a round 4. And the person who guessed it pretty early. So after I said go, okay. The number is, y'all ready? 56. And the first person to guess 56 was Dave Van Loo. Dave Van Loo. He's the first one who guessed number 56. A couple other people guessed it. Someone just named Tom guessed it. Another guy, Sean Marquardt guessed it. But it was Dave Van Loo who guessed it first. So congratulations, Dave. Let me write your YouTube name down first, and then I'll have you give me your email. Dave Van Loo, congrats, bud. Going down to the bottom. Yeah, wow, finally. Woo! Woohoo! Divide it in thirds. Sure, I'll cut the thing up in thirds if you want. Thank you, Dave. I got your email. D. Van Loo. All right, Dave, I've got your email written down. And Preston, I've got your email for the magazine. And I will get these items shipped to you. I'm glad people are saying that it was fun and they enjoyed that. I've never done this before, so that went fairly well, except having to do each one 3 times. But again, that's kind of fun, right? I mean, everyone gets to try and try again. I'll do other giveaways in the future. You know, maybe I'll give away. I have multiple copies of the magazine. I could give away another one of those. I don't know about doing another train car, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to wrap things up here probably in the next like 5 minutes. But yeah, I mean, at one point I think there was 180 people watching tonight, so you know, I really appreciate everybody stopping in. If you don't subscribe already, I'd appreciate it. I'm on my way. I have 7,600 subscribers now, so I'm almost to 8,000. So I'll probably have to do this again very soon. So if you don't subscribe already, you know, hit subscribe, like the videos. I really appreciate it. And Dave just said, Jason, love your channel. Thanks, buddy, and glad you won the train car. And for everyone who didn't win, you know, sorry you didn't win, but you know, I appreciate you stopping in, and there'll be other opportunities in the future to win some kind of giveaway item. I've done these things plenty of times before too, and I don't win, so. But yeah, everyone who's commenting, you know, saying thanks for doing this. I'm really glad you guys enjoyed it. What happens when you hit 10,000 subs? Tear everything down, I guess. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'll do some more live streams in the future of just, running trains and running more Steam next time I do this, because I know people want to see Steam engines. I'll run the trains one more time before I sign off, but I'm going to turn everything off here in just about 5 minutes. So let me run some trains. Congrats to the 2 winners, and I tried to answer as many of the questions as I could. I mean, they came flying in tonight. I appreciate it. I just couldn't keep up with all of them. So I'm left-handed too, Jason. Yeah. If you notice, I wear my watch on my right wrist because I'm left-handed. Shout out to Detroit 3 Railers, absolutely. I'm gonna fire up the trains though, guys. So thanks so much for watching. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to sign off here. We'll see you all soon.